Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. As you can see from the title, we're expecting baby 2 and we're very excited. I didn't really expect that to happen right at this moment, but things happen in life for a reason, and here we are. We're very excited and we're gonna wait to meet our little one. We were not sure if we want our second child to have such a small gap from our first one. My little one now is 12 months old. He's gonna turn 13 months this month, and when the baby is born, I think they're gonna have a 20-month gap, so it's not a very big gap. But then our little one is such a bad sleeper. We keep waking up every single night and we haven't slept through the night for all this time that we thought, you know what, we're already sleep deprived, we do want to have another child, so let's just try to have another one now so they can play together, they can be friends, and then we can get over the pregnancy and the baby stage and we can just continue with our life. Because pregnancy and newborn stage for me was the hardest, and although a lot of women, they love the pregnancy journey and they love the newborn stage, for me that's not the case. I love that he's growing up now and we can communicate a bit better and he can show me what he needs and I can understand him a bit better. So I love the fact that he's at this age now. I know time flies and I may reach to a point where I'm gonna be very sad that he's growing that fast, but newborn stage is one of the hardest parts of like motherhood and parenthood, and I'm happy to get over the newborn stage one more time now, and that's it. Because I don't think I could handle to have my little one a bit older, and then when I'm gonna start sleeping again and have a routine, then to have a newborn and to go through pregnancy, and it would be a mess. So I'm happy we decided to try for our second baby now, and I'm really happy that we got lucky and God helped us to have another baby that soon. As you will see in the following clips, it was really unexpected because I had taken a pregnancy test a couple of days ago, and the day that I filmed, it was the day that my period was supposed to come, and I only took the pregnancy test because I'm an overthinker. I thought, you know what, they have negative before the test, it's going to be negative, but if I don't take that test to see that it's negative, then I'm gonna be thinking about it all day long, and I didn't want that. So I woke up in the morning when my little one woke up, and my mother-in-law was here at that period because I had just gone back to work after maternity. So I just left him in the living room with my mother-in-law so I can go to the toilet, and I did a test. I did the simple one first, just the small strip, and the second line appeared so fast and it was pink that I couldn't believe it, because all the previous tests, and I was testing the previous months, they had a second line, but it would only appear a few moments after and it was always colorless. Only one time it was slightly pink, and I thought that it may be positive, and I did a digital test but it was negative. And I don't understand why all of my pregnancy tests, they had an evaporation line, because I wasn't reading them after the timeline that is said on the box. I was reading in within the minutes that I should have, so I don't really understand why I had an evaporation line in every single test. I thought it was just to irritate me, but this time the second line appeared very fast and it was pink, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take my last digital test because I didn't have another one, and whatever it is, it is. And it was positive apparently. But the funny part was that as I was so sure that it would be negative, I didn't wait for a better time to take the test. I took a test on a morning that my mother-in-law was in the living room with my little one, and she could hear anything I would say in the bathroom, and my husband was still sleeping because his alarm clock hadn't gone off for work, and I couldn't just express my feelings at all. I had to whisper and I had to like be excited in silence because I didn't want anyone to hear anything. And I couldn't wait for a long time to tell my husband, because in the previous day we were just discussing, oh, it didn't happen again this month and we'll have to try another month, and it can be stressful no matter what. I mean, it can be stressful. It wasn't as stressful as with my first one because I knew that I could get pregnant and I knew that I had a good pregnancy and that things happen on their own time. But it was stressful because you have to keep tracking and monitoring. So my husband thought that, okay, it's negative, that's it. He didn't expect me to do another test on that day. So I got a test, I went to the kitchen. I knew that my mother-in-law wouldn't come because she would stay with my little one. When he woke up, it was when I told him that we're pregnant again. The boy like for him.
I know.
Ah, I had forgotten about it.
What? But you said to try.
I know. Huh?
You didn't expect. Oh. Oh. Finally.
Yes. I didn't like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So we had a few moments to ourselves just to take in the news and be excited and happy and thankful for that. And then we decided to wait a few days until we would tell everyone, our families, the news. During my first pregnancy, I waited until I was 8-9 weeks to tell them. But this time we thought that, you know what, we're pregnant. Even if we end up losing the baby, we would tell them that, look, we're pregnant and we lost the baby. So why not to tell them early on? We decided to buy my little one a t-shirt that said on it Big Brother. I couldn't film their reaction and I didn't film when we told them because they're all private people and they don't want to be on cameras and on internet and on anything. And we told everyone apart from my mother-in-law through video calls because my mother-in-law was here. Everyone is in Romania and Greece, so it was very like private moments and it's something that I couldn't share. But what we did, we put on the t-shirt to our little one and we just showed it to everyone, and it was so funny because they didn't really understood it, like, oh yeah, Big Brother, he's gonna be Big Brother at some point. I don't see the point why you bought the t-shirt now. But and we had to like insist, like, look, his t-shirt says something, what is he now? So it was a funny moment and it was nice. I'm gonna be filming a video about my first trimester and second trimester. I really hope that this pregnancy is a bit different than the first one because the first one was rough. I was very nauseous for a long time, but they said that every pregnancy is different, so we'll see how this one will be. I don't think I have anything else to say apart from the fact that I'm just excited and happy, and I cannot wait to meet our little baby, and I cannot wait to see my little one's reaction because he's going to be only 20 months old and he's really used to being on his own and having everything on his own. So I don't know how a toddler will react, how a toddler will react to having a sibling to bring home a tiny little baby. I'm waiting to see his reaction. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until my next one, take care. Bye.